We are. Listen, I am gonna get this knocked out. We're gonna get weird with it. Okay. So we got the insane 12 box. Last minute, just threw it together for us. But if we hit a 101 out of here, bounty bonus of Immaculate multi-sport. Seriously though? So a lot of hits. There's going to be a lot of stuff coming out of here. I appreciate you guys jumping into it. Like I said, I apologize for my little typo in the description, but you guys know everything's all good, man. I'm trying to give away like $300 boxes of Immaculate. Just saying. So thanks guys for joining in and hanging out here tonight. We'll be back for Saturday night. I'm gonna have to get creative. I know ISG Texan loves score with like a deep, passionate burn. Here's the thing, he's gonna stay up late, way past his bedtime. He's gonna get the hits listed up for us as well. I'm gonna do scores so that ISG Texan will stop jumping up and down in his chair. Alright, so we'll knock all this stuff out. We're looking. If you guys see a 101, get excited. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. You know, it'd be funny if we hit it in the very first pack. Alright, let's get to the hits. You got Glenn Gronk. So, like I said, AD will get them all posted up on the, he's making a master list. There's Big Perm, 54 out of 99. And some base stuff. So we'll get, well actually, this probably won't be too bad, right? Here's Jordan Payton. So Jordan Payton autograph there. Then Jarvis Landry, 43 out of 50, going to those Dolphins. Then Sterling Shepard, going to those Giants, 7 out of 10. We are getting close already. So 7 out of 10, Sterling Shepard. And an Eric Ebron, 33 out of 35. Then you got Devin Kajus, 57 out of 99. Come on, man. Ain't nobody had to say that this late. 57 out of 99. Then Julian Edelman going to Patriots, 50 out of 99. Then Keith Marshall, 42 out of 50. So if I'm not looking at the chat, it's solely because I want to get this stuff knocked out. 32 out of 35, Antonio Gates. See? I'm working through it already. This is good. And this actually has a really good chance of getting a printing plate out of here. That's why I'm kind of nervous. 28 out of 50, Brian Arapko, going to Tennessee. All right, Kathy in a slump. Let's go. Let's go. DeMarco Murray, 80 out of 99. Kelvin Taylor, 26 out of 99. Oh, the amount of base. So 3 more packs left here in this box. You got Brian Walters, 22 out of 50, going to the Jags. Calvin Johnson, toe the line, 1 out of 99. Good thing is, eBay 101s do not apply to this. Just saying. Just saying. Then Jeremy Hill, 5 out of 10. Oh my gosh, dude. Just getting close. So 5 out of 10, Jeremy Hill. So like I said, if you guys hit a 101, activates the old bounty bonus hobby box. All right, going to those Jets, Christian Hackenberg. So not bad. Who's got those Jets? That'll be Buffalo Bill 23 with a Hackenberg. Remember, too, guys, we got a BGS mail day going out. Sorry. And Greg Olson, 86 out of 99. That's the base thing. All right, first box is scored down. There's going to be a mass amount of hits. All right. We'll go next box to score. Just for ISG Texan. You guys are looking for that 101. If you hit it, I'm staring at that Immaculate. I just know that we're going to do it. I just know it. There's no doubt in my mind. Here's Garrett Celek, and that's 9 out of 20 going to San Fran. LaShawn McCoy, 14 out of 99 going to those Bills. Jared Goff, 42 out of 99. So some of these might not be the worst. Like I said, even those shorter print rookies that are numbered, they still sell for a good bit. Let's chip away at that buy-in. Here's 20 out of 20, Mikey Evans. I know, right? ISG's like, who doesn't love score? Here's LaShawn McCoy, and that's going to be 13 out of 20. I'm getting nervous every time I see something super short print. All right, those Jags with Miles Jack, 28 out of 75. So going to Jacksonville. So if you guys are just tuning in, you're like, dude, what is this dude doing? Well, I made the smart decision. This is 6 out of 99 Alfredo going to the Redskins. Made the smart decision to do a 12-box massive 2016 mixer at the end of the night with 752,000 packs. Jalen Smith. Is that Dallas? So Jalen Smith auto. Then DeAndre Hopkins, 80 out of 99. One of those Texans. So J. True. J. True had a good night out of the TriStar Quest. Torrey Smith, 26 out of 35. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. I'm learning these rookies real quick. All right, we're running through score. Jacob Tammy, 1 out of 50. Oh, God, I see that 1, and I'm like, oh, boy. Corey Coleman going to the Browns, 68 out of 99. You think so, AD? Well, I mean, dude, Zeke's has got it made in the shade right now. Here's a jumbo jersey, Stephon Diggs going to Minnesota. It's ISG. Up at the top. There you go, bud. Second draft pick overall. Then you got 83 to 99, Andy Dalton, Carson Palmer. Let me tell you about Keith Marshall again. So Keith Marshall, autograph there. Then you got Mike Adams for the Colts. And no fly zone, 60 out of 99. So last pack here in the second, we guess still got boatload. Oh, God. Oh, God. There it is. Well, you guys just hit pay dirt. How about that? How about you guys jumped into the break and now you guys got a box, a free box of Immaculate Multi-Sport. You're welcome. You're welcome. So an Eric Decker for those Jets. So Buffalo Bill, there you go, buddy. You just activated the 101 bonus box of Immaculate. All right, 44 to 50. You got Paul Posey, and that's going to those Jags. Oh my goodness. All right, so now you guys can sit back and relax and know that you got a box of free box of Immaculate. We'll do some Prime Sigs and mix it up a little bit. Okay, so some base stuff, and then you got LT out of 149. Then a dual auto, that ain't bad. Hunter Henry and Alex Collins. Man, nobody else got excited about getting a free $250 box of Immaculate. Just me, huh? I can hang on to it. It's not a big deal. There's Jeremy Langford. 48 out of 99. Yeah, nobody else got excited. Just me. See, I mean, like I said, I don't mind. Like, I'll just crack it for myself. It's fine. It's not even a big deal. Let's hold on to it. Here's Jamaal Charles, 15 out of 49. Maybe other sites just do that on a regular basis, like every night. And then you got going back to Seattle. You got 1 out of 199. CJ Prosey. So who's got Seattle? It's Jamie R. I'll take that. He sat down. He ran the brakes. Knock out this last box of Prime Sigs. Here's Kurt Warner, 12 out of 149. Yeah. I'm like, geez, dude. Here's Amari Cooper. And then you got Prime Prospect Signature Shaq Lawson. So like I said, AD will get all the hits listed up on the website for us. But you guys got a free box of Immaculate for jumping into a break. How about that? Hang tight. Let me plug my phone in here. 1 second. All right. So, a little classics. All right. Like I said, we're just mixing it up. Just getting weird. All right. So, at least we're not doing 10 boxes of classics. We're just getting... And I'll go back through the other side of them. Look for short prints like a Marcus Mariota. That'll be short print. It's a lot easier doing it the first time than going back through. It took me forever. Here's a Byron Marshall, 85 out of 189. So red backs, front backs. You know what? I'll do it right. See, like a red back. Adrian Peterson. Oh boy. All right, I'll do it at the end. So I'll set all these ones that I've already done to the side. Then I'll go through at the very end and look on all of the backs. All right. So you guys got, let's see, just a boatload of boxes left. I don't even have to say it anymore. I'm sure you guys are like, dude, I'm exhausted. Don't worry about it. If you guys didn't see the stats on the no-name front Like, so if there's no name on the front of the card, it's like 1 in every 462 packs. So it's actually pretty rare. Here's Matt Ryan. That's going to be 92 out of 99. Then you got Andy Dalton, 53 out of 199. That's going to Cincy. And those are just little fillers there. So I'll go through all the backs here in just a shake. And we'll get all the short print stuff and, like I said, walk away with something from the break too. But we got the Immaculate that will random off as well. Cool. All right, that's the first box there, but let me run through the back of them here real quick. We'll get all the variations out. So you're looking for red back, no back, or a dark back. I know. Unbelievable. So red back of Torrey Holt. When I got back from the premiere, the rookie premiere, it took me 6 hours to go through all the stuff. So hopefully you guys put those cards in mag touch cases because it took forever. Alright, nothing in there. Alright, Ashawn Robinson, red back there. And anybody else? Bueller. Nope. Okay. Oh, those are painful, aren't they? Okay. All right, let's go to Classics football. Again, so maybe we'll get Classics all squared away. So, but you guys can, like I said, rest easy because you do have the free box of Immaculate Multisport. Yep. Here's a Vernon Hargreaves at 45 out of 99. So Vernon Hargreaves. All right, Patrick Howie. See, that's what you just gotta get. You gotta get in that mojo there, player. He's like, I'm feeling lucky. Little Hunter Henry. Why not? Here's Ryan Tannehill and Jarvis Landry. 108 out of 199. Classic combos. So we're running through Classics. Contenders is a nice, easy 4-minute rip on Contenders. Score is pretty quick as well, too. So, yeah, I mean, I want to say we're about halfway there. We're halfway. ISG looking for Laquan Treadwell. Okay. So just got to calm out a little bit. Kathy looking for anything Green Bay. Here's Jordan Payton. That's going to be 8 out of 25. It's just fillers there. This is, I mean, this is a power break. Like, I might need a headband at some point. All right, last pack in this. Ashawn Robinson again, all day, 95 out of 99. Ashawn. All right, let me look for short prints there real quick. You never know. The blank backs are actually kind of tough to pull as well. Okay. So there's dark bordered, which we'll be able to see. Red border. All right, maybe they're a little bit tougher to hit than we thought. Nada in there. All right, Michael Strahan. Be one of the variations. Those are not as rare as the other ones. Jordy Nelson, Green Bay. Kathy, all you got to do is just get the monkey off your back. All right, let's see if we can get you something else, bud. Peyton Manning, photo variation. Dak Prescott going to those Cowboys. Blank back. These are actually tough to hit. Tyler Boyd. Was that Cincinnati? I believe it is. All right. You know what? I'm going to power through the last classes. All right. Well, I'm going to power through it. Come on. After the rookie premiere, I said I was never going to break it again. And here we are, breaking it again. All right, Darren Lee. That's going to be 23 out of 25. Darren Lee autograph. You guys can see the stack of hits over there just growing. Right back here. All right. Contenders is actually, like I said, there's a lot more autos, so it's a little bit more interesting. Here's Ricky Williams, 61 out of 199. Going to Miami. Little jersey up in it. But I'm kind of stoked. I want to crack this Immaculate, so you guys will get that for free on the house. Yeah, just me giving away free stuff. Yeah. On top of all the awesome rewards in there too for you guys. So listen, I mean, that's why I'm here. I like to just do cool stuff. Plus, it's getting late. What time is it? Oh my gosh, where are we at? What's going on here? All right, a couple more packs left in here, and like I said, we'll look for those variations. I'd like to hit a nice little buyback right now. That would be nice. Because you might fail drug test touching Ricky Williams. Maybe. It's a strong possibility, huh? Two packs left in Classics. Then we're down to 4 boxes plus your free box of Immaculate, because we hit a printing plate of frickin' of Eric Decker. Yeah, don't do a scratch and sniffy to any of that. So here's a shorter print though, 52 out of 99, Jared Goff. All right, let's find the short prints. This is a fun little game. It's called Go Through the Cards Again. That's not a short print. It just fell out of my hands. Blank back. So, to the Vikings, that's Fran targeted. Blank backs are actually kind of tough too. So, nice little hit there from Minnesota ISG Texan. This is the first time that my thumbs are getting somewhat fatigued. Is that weird? The auto is Darren Lee in this box. Won't have to worry about it because we're going to have a lot of autos coming up here. Here's James Lofton to those Buffalo Bills. Red back variation there. Yeah. So I'll do a recap. So at the very end too, I'll do a quick recap just in case. And I should have said at the very beginning, just in case somebody didn't want to grind it out and be like, no, I want to watch the whole hour-long thing. And they were like, no, I just want to see the hits at the end. I can do that. Here's Calvin Johnson, so I'll make sure to do that at the end. It's Keith Marshall again. Okay. And then a Tony Romo dark back variation. All right. Classics. Got my face. You didn't give us any buybacks, and that's what we were looking for. Holy smokes, we got a lot of hits so far. See what I'm saying? J. True still waiting on the little kaboom. All right, let's see if we can get some weird kaboom out of contenders here. All right, so contenders usually about a 4.5 minute rip. Hits always in the middle. That's where I go. You got Sua Cravens. That's Washington? Yep. AD's getting everything listed up. Also, just a reference, I know I go through them quick, but the only serial number card other than the cards that are... Okay, let me rephrase that. Every hit that is in this is going to be flipped backwards. Okay? Like that. In the middle. There's a College Connections. That's the only other card that's serial numbered. Out of all of the inserts... So the cracked ice are very apparent. The playoff tickets, those kind of things that are non-autoed, those are right in the center. But yeah, all the hits are flipped backwards. So I got a couple emails being like, "Dude, you go really quick," and I'm like, "I know, because there is some shiny stuff in here." But like I said, right there, perfect example. Jeremy Hill, and that'll be numbered 71 out of 99. So I'm just going to rand them off. Here's Sterling Shepard. So I'm going to open the box of Immaculate, and we'll see how many cards are in there, and then I will random each card off to a person in the break. So what we'll do is it'll just be a card number 1, so on and so forth. And same number can't win twice, but if you bought more than one spot, you can obviously win more than one card. Dude, Jay True, I might enter a Thumb Wrestling Championship contest after this. All right, there's our boy. How about Alex Collins? Is that a variation, yes or no? It might be. The Seahawks. Who's got him? Jamie R. Nice. See, that's our boy, Alex Collins. He sat down and took over Ultimate Box Break. Like this muscle in here, strong. Strong to quite strong. AD, I feel like I'm doing a good job on at least just being able to shout out the majority of the guys right off the gate, you know? I know, that 101. I think Big Dog got the 101 Collins. All right. Here's Jaden Mickens. I don't know where Jaden Mickens goes. Yes, Alex UBB Collins, exactly. All right, last couple packs here. You guys only got 3 more boxes left, but I mean a whole slew of hits and inserts, and or not inserts, but serial numbered stuff. The variation stuff out of Gridiron, which is brutal. But nonetheless, I like to get it out to you guys. All right, so we hit a nice, Alex Collins out of there, which is great. And Cayleb Jones. I think he fell in the draft late. He was up at the Panini event with us. But I think something happened where he fell late in the draft. People just weren't too sure about, I think his just overall I know I sound like a teacher, but like overall attitude, which actually plays a really big part, especially when you're playing with a team. Okay. Oh my gosh. We're gonna grab a swig of this. Okay. So I'm actually making really good time. We're only at 30 minutes right now. And that's for a whole bunch of boxes. Alright, so you guys still got a boatload of contenders, which is kind of the best for last. And then we got some score as well. But, man, we were hitting a boatload of cracked ice and all that stuff. Here's Aaron Greene from TCU. Yeah, I hope so, man. Alex was awesome. You're absolutely right, AD. Hey now. All right. I might need a cup of coffee. I'm just joking. Cup of coffee. AKA Coors Light. So we only got 1 auto so far out of this box. I'd like to see something cracked ice. Usually the glitter on the cracked ice wakes me up. Nope. Jeremy Hill again. 24 out of 99. Then Darunya Wilson. Was today like National Donut Day, AD, or something? Ah, there it is. Yeah, he goes now. No, I didn't have one. I didn't get my my iPhone alerts didn't let me know that it was National Donut Day. ISG still keeping that hope alive. He's still got a good amount of hits left for Laquan Treadwell. This is going to be Dion Lewis. Not even close to Dion Lewis. How about Dion Jones? I gotta get done breaking all this stuff, AD, and then I can go. Free Dunkin' Donut with any drink. All right. Here's our boy, Jarrell Adams. Also, super nice guy. Sat down with Jarrell. Jarrell's, the Giants as well? So Rob Vegas, I believe, doing some work. AD will get the final master list posted up there too. Appreciate you doing the extra work here, AD. I know it's late on a Friday. Just saying. Last couple packs. I think we should still have one more auto. Bueller, where you at? There we go. Derek Watt. Not as cool as his brother's autograph. Is that? All right, maybe one more auto out of these last two packs. We got a score, contenders, and then a free Immaculate. Yeah, I know. So maybe it was worth staying up a little bit later. I took it on the chin. You guys benefit from this. All right, so you see what's going on here? God dang it. Got my face base. Okay. So, we'll do one more score. And then there's one more contenders. And then you guys, this free box of Immaculate Multi-Sport. Because you guys did the bounty bonus, 1 of 1. I'll do a quick, super quick recap at the end of this as well, just in case some of you guys bought in and you're like, ah, man, I ain't trying to watch the whole thing. Just want to get that recap action. Well, we can do that. All right, shorter print, 9 out of 10, Trey Madden. So 9 out of 10, shorter print, Trey Madden. Is that Washington AD? I'm not sure. Here's Kyle Rudolph out of 35. 19 out of 35. Nope. Okay. Keith Marshall again. 48 out of 99, Keith Marshall. $752 cards per pack of score. Here's Devontae Parker, 39 out of 50. And Jarek McKinnon, 8 out of 10. A lot of stuff out of 10, but you guys don't even have to worry about it. You guys already hit the bonus. But I want to hit some nice autos on the way out. I'd like to, at least. Here's Austin Hooper, hanging with Mr. Hooper. 17 out of 35. Oh, sorry, Seattle. Seattle for Trey? Okay, gotcha. Seattle's doing work. Austin Hooper, 17 out of 35. Devonta Freeman, 3 out of 99. Going to Atlanta. You got Brian Arepka, 92 out of 99. Going to Tennessee. And littering, and you got Cameron Jordan, 72 out of 99, going to New Orleans. Some base stuff. Okay. Oh my God. The amount of base. It's actually kind of scary. Then a shorter print, Aaron Greene, 35 out of 35. Aaron Greene. Not sure off the top of my head, but AD will get that posted up there. Our Ryan, 9 out of 50. You got Des Bryant. Three packs of score left. Filler. You got Mike Evans. That'll be 37 out of 99. And Giovanni Bernard, 93 out of 99. Cincy. Back to Dallas. Jalen Smith. So Jalen. Somebody's racking up Jalen Smith autos. Alfred Morris, 18 out of 35. All right. And final pack is, you got 18 out of 50. Antonio Brown. C.J. Mosley, 23 to 50, going to Baltimore. All right, we are down to the final box. Holy smokes. That's a lot of cards. Okay. Whose idea was it? Oh, it was mine. Okay. So, anyway, final box. If you're going to get a Laquan, here's where you want to do it. Right here. So you guys got your bonus box of Immaculate Multi-Sport, which will be coming up directly after this. Jeff Driscoll. Hey, Jeff. Hi. So Jeff Driscoll. Man, I should have got like a power bar or something. This is unbelievable. Actually, it's good practice. The National... I think I break boxes for about 7 days straight at the National, so we did the, like I said, the old 12 boxer. There's tons of stuff that's going out. And we got a freebie bonus of Immaculate Multi-Sport, which I'm going to random off. We're going to open it up. First, lay out the cards, 1 through however many are in there. And then we'll random off each card, starting with number 1 that we pull out of the box. Same number will not be able to win twice, but we'll random it off 1 through 32. So even if you have the 32nd spot, you still might do all right. Here's Kenyon Drake. So nice Kenyon Drake auto. 2 autos, 3 left out of contenders. Oh, hey now. Hey now. All right. Last stack. ISG. Let's pray to those card gods right now. Right? But you guys still could hit, obviously. I think there's, what, 6 or 8 cards in there? So you never know. Here's Emmanuel Agba. Is that, I want to say, is that Cleveland? I'm sure AD has a list, but it's so weird because a lot of guys switch really quick. Here's Darren Lee again. Somebody's a Darren Lee super collector. Thanks. See, Patrick Howie's hanging in a little late. I bet you, is your head like nodding off, Patrick? Is that what's happening? We got 4 autos. We should have 1 more. Let's make it count. ISG starts singing. I love it. Here's Jordan Jenkins. Jordan Jenkins. From those Georgia Bulldogs. 3 packs left. And oh, there you go. A little power nap after work. That usually does a trick. Okay. I'll tell you what, dude. 44 minutes. Somebody do the weird math, but that was a boatload of cards. I'm not even exaggerating at all. I'll do a super, super quick recap after we break this Immaculate box. So, like I said again, how we're going to do it. I'm going to open up the Immaculate bonus box, meaning free. It's like free because we hit a 101. So I put money on the line so that you guys have fun. That's really it. So if you're ever like, oh man, you never put anything at risk. Yeah, I do. It's right there. It's right there. Okay. So like I said, we're going to open the Immaculate. And then we're going to random off the cards. So whenever we pull out card 1, I'm going to set it right there. So that'd be card 1. That'd be the first card that we random off. And so you can't win twice. So we don't know how many cards are in there. Sometimes it's all wonky and it's mixed up. So, but regardless, you guys got a boatload of points too. You guys got a free box of Immaculate. You guys had this monster stack of hits that came out of all those freaking boxes. Plus your card shop's not open this late. I am. You got a little entertainment at least for the end of the night. Hopefully you did. Hopefully I wasn't too bad. So here we go. Immaculate. It's free. It's on the house. Let's see if somebody can hit something weird. So you guys hit the 101, and I'm a man of my word. Alright, looks like there might be a lot of cards in here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cards in here. Alright, so the first card that we'll random off. Well, I'm just going to do them right in real time. This will be perfect. First card is Chichi Gonzalez. 9 out of 10. ISG just giving me a hard time. He's like, oh, is this bride too tired? So Chi-Chi, who are you gonna go to? Number 4, that's Jason S. Jason S getting a little Chi-Chi. Alright, next card. It's gonna be Kalina Mosquita Lewis. Poof. Your guess is as good as mine. 92 out of 99. I'm sure some of you guys are like, please not me, please not me. Here we go. Same number cannot win twice. Number 10. JT Money. Count it. Get yourself a little Kalina. 92 out of 99. Oh, he goes, I remember my first break. Get out of here, dude. All right, Jaleel Okafor, 15 out of 25. Let me remind you, even if you hit a Kalina, it's a free Kalina. Free Kalina. I'm getting tired. That's going to number 28. River City. Get yourself a Jaleel Okafor 4-color. What's an Okafor, dude? Next. Brett Hundley, 96 out of 99. Let's random it off. Same number came out. Number 24, Dancing Monkey. Got a Brett Hundley, 3-color patch. And then TJ Yeldon, 27 out of 99. So essentially you had a 1 in 4 chance if you bought one spot of getting a bonus hit here. So TJ Yeldon, 2-color patch. Not bad. 27 out of 99. Number 1. Put R. Ryan on the board. There you go, buddy. I'll take that TJ Yeldon all day. Patch on card auto too. Next, Jerry West. That's not bad either. 20 to 25. Let's see where it goes. 28 already hit. 28 already hit. 19 did not hit. Buffalo Bill. Get yourself an on-card auto of Jerry West. So at the 19th. So solid little hit there. Then you got Newt Rockney, and that's 30 out of 99. That's kind of neat. What the hell's that from? Coach worn material. I like it. I like it a lot. So Newt Rockney, let's see. Going to number 9, J. True. All right, then last but not least, a Blake Griffin, 16 out of 25. So 16 out of 25, no problem, Ryan. 16 out of 25, a Blake Griffin. Let's see where it's going. Number 15, Scotty VL. And there it is. That. I mean, it's not bad free box. I mean, it's not terrible with Jerry West. The Yeldon's gorgeous. Brett Hundley, 3-color patch auto as well. Okafor, Kalina the Cleaner. Our boy Chichi Gonzalez out of 10. Hey, regardless, it was a freebie. All right, let me just recap this too. If you guys do take off, I appreciate you guys jumping into the breaks here, especially late night. Thank you guys again. So I'm just going to blow through these. These are all the variations and all that good jazz. And the autos. AD is going to get all the list up for us as well. That's a Shaq Lawson. Nice CJ Prosey. Hunter Henry and Alex Collins. LT. Paul Holland. There's a printing plate that activated everything for us. A Keith Marshall. A lot of short print stuff out of, there's a nice Miles Jack. Short print Goff, but not auto. Hackenberg auto. So a lot of short print stuff out of Score. But like I said, if you guys are taking off, I appreciate everybody being here. And I will see you guys tomorrow for some Saturday stuff. I'll tell you what, dude, the Super Break 5-hitter is out of control now. Officially out of control. So we'll see what we get going on for tomorrow as well. Here's just a quick recap of the 12-box Monster Late Night Break, which, you know what? It was my fault. It was my fault for doing that. All right, J. True, ISG, I will see you guys. ISG's looking for more? Oh, no. Hell no, man. All right, guys, have a great rest of your evening. Thanks for joining in and tuning in tonight as well. I'll see you guys all on the flip.